Hello friends, welcome to TechLake video tutorials. In this video, I'm going to give you more information about learning plan for 2023 and welcome all 2023 New Year. You have another chance to get it right. So in this video, I'm going to give you more information about data domain and future in data domain and the skill set, right skill set to get the right opportunities. And I wish you a happy new year to everyone. And you have a great future and you have a great year to choose right tools to get it right for future. Okay, so let's start with first data. So on-premises data warehousing projects, right? So many projects were running from last 20 plus years. Even many projects are already there and running from many years, and companies are moving to cloud. So when it comes to cloud data warehousing, purely data warehousing, like a Snowflake is one of the third-party cloud service provider, and Amazon is having a Redshift, Google is having a BigQuery, Azure is having a Synapse data warehouse. So these are purely data warehousing projects and purely data warehouses. So if you want to choose any particular data warehouse in cloud, okay. So the first priority is a Snowflake. If you want to get in a cloud-based data warehousing project, the prerequisite is SQL and data warehousing concept. If you're already having any database knowledge or database experience and data warehousing knowledge or experience, it's the right to choose Snowflake. Snowflake is having a lot of projects, purely data warehousing on cloud. Even every cloud is having their own warehouses, but the priority one is Snowflake. Then mainly who can choose this data warehousing, cloud-based data warehousing? So people are having less experience, freshers, beginners. Okay. And once you get into this field, once you get into the cloud-based data warehousing, then you can go for advanced majorly, because if you learn additional skills, you'll get a lot of opportunities. Plus, you'll get a more hikes, you'll get more packages. Because this is the entry level, cloud-based data warehousing is a basic thing. SQL is basic prerequisite and data warehousing concepts also. So once you get into this, consider you are a fresher, you can learn this. And your experience like 2 years, 3 years, or 1 year. So choose this and learn. Once you join any company, once you get 1 or 2 years experience, then parallel you can learn additional skill set to stable your career. Okay, because with additional skill set you can run longer. Otherwise, it's very difficult to stay in same technology for longer. That is big data combination, data engineering. So when it comes to big data combination in cloud, Databricks is providing us with a Spark combination. So Databricks with a cloud. So Databricks is one of the cloud service provider that to big data services for data engineering, machine learning, data science, and other services, data analytics part. And it is integrated with all the clouds. Like a Snowflake is a purely data warehouse. This is big data combination. So it's little more. You need to know programming language like Python and big data like Spark and Spark SQL like SQL part, Spark SQL, PySpark. So anyway, data warehousing concepts also you should know, because even Snowflake purely using for data warehouses, but Databricks is using for lakehouse. So lakehouse means big data or data warehouse, both prospective, big data plus data science, advanced analytics part like data science, machine learning part also Databricks is using. So that's why this is more advanced. Like you are having more than 5+ years experience or 10+ years experience, then choose this skill set. Then what about a cloud? So every cloud is having their own big data combination plus Databricks. So Databricks is primary skill set which most of the companies are looking. Other than Databricks, even every cloud is having their own. Like when you talk about every cloud like Azure, Google, or AWS, Azure is having a primarily more data projects, and AWS also is having and majorly infrastructure related. So that's why more DevOps we can find more AWS like customized projects, and Azure DevOps also is there, but compared to AWS and Azure combination, like most of the people will compare right one cloud to another cloud, which cloud will have more openings. If you are purely into data engineering, try first Azure. Okay, then next AWS, then next Google. But anyway, Azure point of view or AWS point of view, a lot of developers already working from past 5+ years. So a lot of developers already there in industry. So the next hit is by 20, like this year, 2023, right? This year, you can expect more, lot of openings in Google because Google side, less resources are available because of it's a new product and big data combination and cloud services. Then what you should know at cloud level. So every cloud is having ETL tool, every cloud is having a data lake, like storage, like a Google data, a Google file system or Google Cloud Storage, AWS S3, Azure Data Lake. So ETL tool plus data lake combination, you should have a one ETL tool, one cloud storage. If you choose any cloud, but primary is Azure. Then if you are looking for like a more opportunities this year you can expect more at Google side because AWS and Azure already stable products and running from many years and many resources are already working on that. Many people learned. Even AWS and Google, many resources are available. So huge competition will be there. And if you're looking for less competition, then go for Google Cloud. But openings point of view, maybe starting year, right? So this year, maybe you can expect less compared to Azure and AWS. But maybe by end of this year, you can expect more openings at Google Cloud. And even future, Google also will give a more tough competition to Azure and AWS. So that's about choosing a cloud. Choosing a cloud. And if you are having more than 10 years experience, better to go with the two clouds, one with Azure, another with Google. But this skill set is mandatory. Okay. Then every cloud is having a ETL tool and big data combination. That I'll give you more information about that. But pro level, consider, and you already working in Databricks or Azure or any AWS from last few years, right? Then how to become a pro candidate? Pro candidate means when new people are already learning and coming, and you already working from past 3 4 years. What's the difference between you and the new upcoming resources, right? So the future will be cloud-based API integration because ERP is also coming to the cloud, and the major data integration between cloud to cloud, like a private cloud to public cloud. Cloud API will be the future, and primarily data also when it comes to moving from API based one cloud to another cloud, complex JSON. So JSON will be the basic thing, but the complex JSON will be more priority. And streaming also is very important. So every cloud is having a streaming API and streaming tools and language, best language for API. So Go language. If you are going for Google Cloud, Go language is good and you should learn Go language other than Python. So Python is primarily, then secondary priority is Go language. SQL is a query language. Programming language is Python. The second choose Go language. If you're already working in cloud, if you're already having experience more in cloud, right? Then this is additional skill set you should learn, you should pick up. Because future is API integration in cloud to cloud and other clouds, public cloud and private cloud, and ERPs. When you're taking data from now, most of the systems we are taking as a file system, but future you can expect API. So data also JSON based, and streaming also is common thing which we can expect more. Like now is less, but you can expect more in a future structured streaming. Every cloud is having that. Databricks is having structured streaming. Spark supports that. And the third party also open source Kafka is available, and every cloud like Google Data Flow, Amazon Kinesis, and Azure Data like Stream Analytics. But go with the structured streaming first. You will get some basic idea on what exactly structured streaming from Spark, like Databricks is providing that. So understand this. And the next level, as I told you, right, every cloud is having their own services or Databricks combination. So it comes to big data cloud combination, right? With the Databricks, you can choose with any cloud or without Databricks, but skill set like PySpark is common, SQL is common, Python is common. Like Azure is providing their own services like Azure Synapse Analytics. It's a new services. And future you can expect it can give a competition to Google, Databricks. So whatever Databricks is providing, same kind of services they are also enabling with Synapse Analytics. Similarly, AWS also having with a similar kind of services with the Databricks without Databricks. But same with some open source ETL, some open source scheduling, some open source like a Spark streaming and other thing. with the Databricks, without Databricks. But Databricks, you can expect more opportunities. Similarly, Google also. So Google also providing with the Databricks services, without Databricks services. First, choose Databricks, then understand end-to-end process with a combination of big data, with a combination of traditional data warehousing. Then you'll get a lot of opportunities. Once you get into the field, once you get some experience, then slowly adopt a few more things related to that cloud. But Google will give you a tough competition feature. You can expect a lot of opportunities because as of now, compared to Azure and AWS, right? Google side, less resources are available. So maybe this year you can expect a lot of opportunities in Google, and because of lot less resources are available, so they are expecting more resources. So obviously, a lot of openings will be there at Google Cloud. But skill set wise, understand this skill set. You are a beginner, you are fresher, you are a junior. First, learn any data warehouse. But primary, my suggestion is a Snowflake. If you know any SQL, only just you need to understand Snowflake architecture, data warehousing concepts. But once you get into there, and don't settle there, because advance also is very important. Slowly, once you are getting a cloud-based experience, right, concentrate on this skill set. This skill set is very important. If you want to stay in a longer, one cloud, at least any Azure is having many projects, AWS is having many projects, Google also is on the way when many are there, and is going to pick up for more in this year. So this is about planning. So plan based on this, and you'll get a lot of opportunities. All the best. Happy learning. See you in another video. Thank you all. Have a good day and wish you happy new year again. Thank you all.